Ten of Swords. Somebody's refusing to accept that this is over. Somebody's saying it's not over. Tell me more. Ooh, I just felt really dizzy. Disorientation. Maybe a wave of anxiety. Refusing to accept that it's over. 4 is often the number of holding on. 7 of Wands. Dropping the defense. A need to drop the defense. This is their way of defending themselves from the harsh truth, from a harsh reality. It's a denial. Hey Pisces, welcome to your love reading for February 2021. Today we're going to take a look at you, what you're bringing to the table. We'll take a look at the person that you're thinking about and what they're bringing to the table. We'll take a look at your composite energies, what happens when the two of you come together. And we'll pull a card of insight. And of course, we'll clarify all the way through and pull a card of guidance towards the end. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Amanda. I'm at Luna Sync Tarot. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. If the reading resonates, hit the like button so that it can circulate amongst others, and also consider subscribing to my channel. I do new moon. Wow, I keep saying that. I don't do new moon readings. Maybe I should. I do love readings, and I do general tarot readings for each sign for each month. So I wanted to let you know that because it's your birthday month, happy birthday, that I'm giving away a free 30-minute tarot reading for your sign. So leave a comment on this reading and I will enter your name into the drawing if you're interested in that. I'm doing a love reading for your sign for February. You can leave a comment on that one as well. And also leave a comment on your readings for March. If you leave a comment on every reading, I will enter your name 4 times, increasing your odds at winning. So let's get into this. I have been shuffling your cards off camera. I'm going to shuffle them one more time and we will sync up. If you're interested in a personal reading at this time, there is information below in the description box. Okay, I'm going to split the deck 3 ways. In the position of you, what you're bringing to the table. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Not feeling very passionate about this. There's a card that fell down here. It was the Page of Wands. Interesting. This is like not taking action around the thing that you feel passionate about, or feeling disconnected from your passion and so therefore unable to make movement. In the position of your connection, we have the Hierophant. Oh, commitment, marriage, especially in a love reading. Bringing commitment, bringing next level commitment, wanting commitment. In the position of the composite energy, we have the Devil, some sort of toxic tie, codependency, addiction. You both are bringing this. Could be that you're both aware of it. Could be that one of you is aware of it and the other is bringing it. One is more responsible for it than the other. You'll know. But this is like 2 people tied together because of some addiction, because of some addictive dynamic or toxic dynamic. In the insight, we have the 4 of Cups. A refusal to accept a love offer, or someone is unaware that something's being offered to them. They can't see the offer. We'll clarify and see which one it is. Or maybe it's something else. But the 4 of Cups generally is like this divine cup of love, because the cups are about emotions. They're about love. This divine cup of love coming toward you, being offered to you, and you know you're closed off to it. His arms are crossed. Let's clarify some of this. Actually, you know what? Let's use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So what's going on with you? How do you perceive this person that you're thinking about? Ooh, 2 just popped out real quick. How do you perceive this person that you're thinking about? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles upright. They're moving really slow. And there's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of truth. There's a stuck new beginning. I would show you these. I guess I can show you these. YouTube has standards around adult content, so it makes it kind of confusing what I can show and what I can't show, but I feel like they're clothed. So how you perceive this person, you perceive them as moving very slow. They may be making a very real offer, but it's coming in very slow, almost to the point where it's like you don't even know if it exists or not. You're almost unaware of it. This new beginning is stuck. There's also some sort of truth, some sort of clarity that is not clear. There's a lack of clarity, let's say that, on your part for how you see this person. How do they see you? They're coming in pretty strong with this like rigid, it could also be just like a rigid energy, a traditional, they want a very traditional commitment, a very traditional relationship with you. I have to say the Knight of Wands are not typically personalities that go for that type of traditional commitment. So it could be that you are adverse to that type of commitment. Oh, this is how they see you. 7 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. They see you as like very reserved, withholding your emotional energy, withholding your resources, withholding your energy from them. They see you as 7 of Swords upright is a deception, a manipulation, a sneaky move, an ulterior motive, a hidden agenda. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords in reverse. I don't know. I don't know if they see you as bringing all that forward, or maybe they see you as that's sort of a threat to them somehow. 7 of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that, please. This is how they see you. Four of Swords. A timeout. Separation. There's a lot of 4s here on the table now. We have the 4. Oh, actually, the Hierophant is a 5. Sorry. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Do we have the 4 of Wands? We'll see if the 4 of Wands comes out. 4 is about stability. They see you as withholding. There was some sort of deception, sneaky move, ulterior motive in the mix here somehow. I'm not sure, but this is how they perceive you. Coming out of that or being afraid of that. 4 of Swords. Forced time out. So you two could be in separation. This could be somebody that you were married to. Let's clarify the Devil here in the composite energy. This is what happens when the two of you come together, tied together because of some sort of toxic dynamic. It's a toxic tie. There could be addictions that are interfering with the connection somehow. Ooh, the Sun in reverse, a lack of clarity. Sun in reverse, lack of clarity. There's also a lack of clarity over here in the Ace of Swords in reverse for how you perceive them. Tell me more about this Devil energy, this lack of clarity in the composite energy. Oh, here we go. 4 of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups again from a different deck. So we have multiple 4s on the table at this moment. 4 is a number of stability, security. The Square, right? A very stable structure. Again, a missed opportunity in the composite energy. Here's 4 of Cups. Are you going to go through that door? It's almost as if she's telling him what's through the gate. She's lifting her finger to point through the gate, like it's through there. And he's looking, he seems like he's listening, he seems open to what she's saying to him, but he hasn't walked through the gate. She's like, hey, it's that way. And he's like, what? These are the same card. Coming out to clarify the composite energy, the devil, some sort of toxic dynamic, tie to each other through a toxic dynamic, and a lack of clarity. A missed opportunity. A withholding, a refusal to see. A refusal to accept. Let's clarify let's use a different deck. Let's clarify the Four of Cups that came out in the insight. What is this Four of Cups about? Oops. I'm going to put these back. What is this Four of Cups about in the insight? Somebody feels this is a missed opportunity. Somebody's refusing to accept. Could be somebody's refusing to accept some things about this connection, some things about this relationship. Ten of Swords. Somebody's refusing to accept that this is over. Somebody's saying it's not over. Tell me more. Ooh, I just felt really dizzy. Disorientation. Maybe a wave of anxiety. Refusing to accept that it's over. 4 is often the number of holding on. 7 of Wands. Dropping the defense. A need to drop the defense. Somebody who's refusing to accept that this is over. This is their way of defending themselves from the harsh truth, from a harsh reality. It's a denial. Okay. Let's see what they have to say to you. All the 4s are on their side in terms of the way that they perceive you and they perceive the connection. Not all the 4s. One of the 4s is in the composite energy. The other 4 is in the insight. Let's do that again, because that was just sloppy. What do they have to say to you? A holding on and a withholding. Pisces. What do they have to say to you? Oh, nice. I am afraid to contact you. What do you have to say to them? I like when they come out so smoothly like that. That just feels right. No, I don't want to read this card because it comes out every time. I remember every detail of that day. I'm going to give that to you, but I'm going to pull another one. I know there are other cards in this deck that want to speak. That one has a lot of energy around it. That card could just speak to just thinking a lot about what happened between the two of you. What else do you have to say, Pisces? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all you have to say. I know that I crossed the line with you. So there's some sort of transgression. That led up to some sort of event that created a separation between the two of you. They're afraid to get in touch with you. They're bringing all this sort of like solid, stable, like I want a traditional type of commitment energy. They perceive you as withholding. They perceive the connection as having a timeout, or they're in a break. You guys are in a forced separation. There was some sort of deception or manipulation. That's how they perceive the connection or perceive you. You're saying, I think about this a lot. I know that I made a mistake. There was some sort of lack of clarity. You also feel like they're moving really slow. They're bringing something real. They brought something real, but they also moved very slow with it. You're sort of disconnected from taking action around the thing that you feel passionate about. In the composite energy, there's clearly a very toxic tie, some sort of toxic dynamic, addictive dynamic, codependency, addiction in its realist form that is at play inside of this connection. There's a missed opportunity, a refusal to accept, a refusal to see, a refusal to walk through that door, lack of clarity. There is, again, in the insight, a refusal to accept. This is somebody that's in denial, a refusal to accept the end. This is their form of defense, but it's, you know, like a really sort of distorted shadow defense. This is somebody who's in denial. There's an energy of denial here about what's happening inside of this connection. Let's pull a card. Let's pull a card of guidance for you. Oh, I gotta say, I feel really dizzy as I'm doing this reading. Like my head is kind of spinning. I don't know if you all relate with that or if I'm just not breathing correctly. Could just be me, but could also be some of this energy that I'm picking up on. There is a real lack of clarity here, Pisces. Card of guidance for Pisces as they navigate. Another 4, the miser. Somebody is withholding for sure, not giving to this connection. That's the 4 of Pentacles. That came out twice. Okay, let's pull another card of guidance. So the card of guidance, if it is you, dear Pisces, that is withholding, that's holding on tight, could be out of a fear of not having enough. A fear of dropping your defenses. There's a call here to work through some of that for yourself. Because it's creating some sort of issue for you. Patience. This is the 7 of Pentacles. This may have been something that you put a lot of time and energy into, that you invested a lot into. And there's just this sort of feeling of like, I put a lot into this and I'm not getting out of it what I put into it. There's also a call for patience. You're at that place where you're having a lot of doubts. Is this thing going to turn into my vision for it? You're at that place where you have to practice patience. It's about divine timing. It's like you want to have the answer, right? But the answer is yet to come. And so there's this, you have to be patient and wait for the results. You have to wait for your return on investment. And when your return on investment arrives, you don't know if it's going to be the thing that you hoped for or not. So there's a call to work through this defense that you have of holding on so tightly because you're afraid you won't have enough. And also work through this energy of like, I've invested a lot. Am I going to get what I deserve out of this? Yeah, it's kind of one and the same type of energy, isn't it? It's dominating here. One more card of guidance for you, Pisces, in this connection. Maybe. Maybe not. That could just be it. It could be the message. Maturity in reverse. Getting your feet underneath you, getting grounded. There's a lack of maturity. Somebody is either actually younger than the other or more emotionally immature than the other. Maturity is an issue at play inside of this connection. Wow, Pisces, if this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button. Also, if you'd like to be entered into the drawing for a free 30-minute personal tarot reading that I will draw on March 15th, then leave a comment on this reading. I'll enter you into the drawing. Keep an eye out for your general tarot reading for February and your love reading and your general tarot reading for March, and leave comments on those videos as well. I'll enter your name for each time that you leave a comment on each reading. All right, so I'm wishing you the best in February. Take good care.